Well, hello guys, and welcome back to another episode on the Saga channel. I've been a little bit absent, not too many videos uploaded, but that's because I was gone. I was at DEMA Dive Show 2019 in Orlando, and I figured it would be cool to make a little video about the toys that I bought. I think, to me, there were two things that were kind of the talk of the town that I didn't buy and probably never will buy. One was the Hydra helmet, sort of a Russian rebreather helmet contraption where all the rebreather apparatus is inside the helmet. I don't see myself buying that right away. I don't know if many people will, but I'm curious to follow the evolutions and see where that goes. But that was kind of the talk of the town, I think, for the full 4 days. And then the second thing that I saw that I probably won't buy, but that I thought was pretty cool, was the 60,000 lumens dive lights, $3,000 US by Deepblu. So bright that the lady actually made us wear sunglasses and only pointed at the floor. A lot of people asked why on earth would you use a 60,000 lumens dive light? I guess if you're lighting up a scenery, if you're a photographer, videographer, maybe that's useful. But other than that, I don't see how it doesn't burn the retina out of any sea life that it encounters. The stuff that I did buy, I didn't go too spendy this time around, just picked up a few small things, but I think they're worth mentioning. The first thing that I got, of course, as a PADI course director, we have the revised IDC curriculum. So after 10 years, there's a new curriculum. I'm very stoked to teach it. I think the e-learning is really quite good. So I'm definitely stoked about that. I even got my new scoring slates already, so I'm ready to go. January 1st, College of Diving, brand new IDC. Maybe I'll see you there, that'd be cool. Second thing guys, no big surprises maybe, but the Deepblu Cosmiq Plus Generation 5. So there is a review on the King Kong somewhere on this channel, I'll link it below. Generation 5, how is it better? Extended dive logs, I think up to 100 or 200 dive logs, so that's pretty solid. And maybe even more important, not so visible, but on the inside, better isolation in the circuitry, so it should have a bit longer durability. Another small thing that I picked up and that I really like is the Eezycut. What is the Eezycut? It's a dive knife, a Z-knife. Why is an Eezycut? Why is an Eezycut useful? An Eezycut is very useful to open packages like this. Damn it. Damn it. Aha. So I really like these because they're super sharp, but you can't cut yourself. See, if you're prone to accidents like myself, then that's nice. Super sharp, 3 ways to cut any or almost any thickness of rope. Comes with some extra blades as well and a really nice pocket, so that's going on the tech gear. And in black, of course. What else do we have? Talking about black, guys, this I'm really stoked about, and it's maybe a very small thing for most of you, but if you're a little bit obsessive compulsive about how everything looks, these things from Cosmiq molding are amazing. They're basically hose retainers. So this is an 80 cubic foot one. They have a 40 cubic foot version as well. They do cost $4, and I know you can use bicycle tire. That's, you know, very easy, and I know there's other cheaper options, bungee cord, whatnot. But these, they're just perfect. They have a little handle right here to lift it. They look nice. They come in a bunch of variety of colors. Of course, the one that I would choose is black. But I got a bunch of these, both for the 40s and the 80s, and I just love them. It's the little thingy. It's such a minor thing, but it makes it so easy to put your hoses away, and it just makes it look really nice. So Cosmiq molding in Maine, I believe. I'll put a link down below as well. They're also very durable because I had them before, and I just bought more. So other stuff that I bought, very stoked about this, guys. This is from Golem Gear, Florida, I believe. This is 500 foot GoPro housing. Funny story about that one, I had ordered it online before, and I went to pick it up at DEMA as we agreed, and when I said I'm here to pick up my GoPro housing, he said, all right, you ordered the shallow one. And I had a little freak out because I specifically wanted for my Trimix dives. And I said, no, absolutely not. He said, yeah, the 500 foot, that's a shallow one. We make a 1,000 foot version. So there you go. There's always another drop off. So a lot thicker, this one, a lot heavier too, definitely more heavy duty. Should go to 500 feet. I'll definitely do a separate video to review this, but Golem gear, again, I'll put the link down below. They make very heavy duty, durable dive housings for GoPros or I think maybe for other action cameras as well. What else did we get? My Dive Rite reel. I really like these. We're getting in territory where you can argue, but I like they have, instead of the twisty lock, they have the little slide lock right here. It's super butter smooth. We've been using these at the College of Diving for a couple of years. Nothing ever happens with these. They're impossible to jam. Which I really like, and the little slide lock makes the deco stops just really easy. You don't even need to twist. It's literally like one motion and it's locked. So I really like that. Very heavy duty, 300 feet of line, more, I think maybe 350. So that'll be very, very useful. With the reel, guys, also got a lift bag, right? Lift bag SMB. Also by Dive Rite, the reason that I really like these is they come in their own little pouch. You know, just very compact, and to deploy it, you simply pull them out of the pouch. And here we go. Beautiful. Of course, they have a dump valve. If you want to orally inflate, if you're into that sort of thing, you can do it here. But of course, there's also the one-way opening on the bottom if you inflate it with your alternate air source, or to the side exhausts from your primary. So I really like these. They're super heavy duty, and the fact that that sits in its own pouch, I think that's just great. And then I went a little bit overboard spendy on lights. Why? Because I'm really in the market for a couple of good video lights and I didn't know what to do. So I hit up my friends at Kraken, Kraken Sports in Canada, right? They make really, really good video lights. They're a little bit on the pricier end, but they're also just really good. And again, look at how that comes in its own little pouch. That's amazing. And they're lights to be reckoned with. I mean, they're not a joke. I'm gonna make a review later of these so that you guys can get a good idea about, wow. You know, this is 5,000 lumens right there. So that's pretty powerful as it is. And then also has the red light and the blue light and whatnot. Oops, I'll switch this off. Then I was also feeling experimental. So then I went to my friends from South Korea. Lycan, these guys, and I must say, for what is essentially half the price, 4,000 lumens though, got a pretty neat light as well. So right here, that's the Lycan, a little bit more simple in its design, but what I really like about this one is that if you screw it open, we have a triple O-ring seal. So that makes me feel pretty secure, but of course I don't know how it's going to perform. So maybe we'll do a video on that later as well. So we got it right here. There we go, and that's 4,000 lumens. So that's and it's a nice sort of even video light. So I definitely like that as well. So that's from our South Korean friends. Oopsie, that wasn't good. And from our friends at Lycan, I also bought this little glove thingy with so we can actually carry the 4,000 lumens on our wrist if we really want to. Do I want to? I don't know. It was like 20 bucks and it's super comfortable. So it could be useful, fits any light anyway. And that was supposed to be it, but then I met our new friends from Nanight. They're from Sweden, and our Swedish friends also make lights. And you guys know it, I'm a sucker for packaging, for form factor, you know, really nice pouch, but then also the lights, it just looks really, really good, comes with its own charger. And this is also the 4,000 lumens version. This one is a little bit more of a spot light, but you can actually take out the lens and then it becomes much more of a video light, a lot more diffuse. But so that's another 4,000 lumens. So don't ask me how I managed to come home with 13,000 lumens here. There we go, switched off. So lots of lights. I think that definitely warrants a separate review or maybe some kind of a shoot off or something. So that's something else that we have to look forward to. So guys, definitely let go a little bit on the lights, but got a lot of small cool toys. There's of course lots of debates to be had about whether these are good, useful, necessary, or maybe you just have better versions of what I bought. I would like to hear that. You can always comment below, maybe we can get a conversation started. I'm always happy to discover new toys. Guys, if you like this kind of content, maybe you can consider subscribing to the channel. Leave a like, that always helps. Guys, that was it for now. I'll see you next time.